Everybody, thank you very much for waiting a little minute there. Sorry about that. Hi, Colleen, Cynthia, Sarah, and the girls. Hi, Cheryl, Carol, Kim, Lisa and Mark, Mrs. Sue, Nancy, Clint, Eva, Julie May, Ivan, Anne. Hello, Rebecca, Carlos, Dahlia, Audra, Sharon, Corrine, Gregory, Danette, Lethargy, Dolores. Hello. Hi, Charity, Carol, Elisa, Evie. Nice to see you guys. Thank you very much for coming. Sorry for being 2 minutes late. I didn't intend to do that. It's a beautiful sunny day, which is what usually comes after the astonishing amounts of rain here in Japan. So that's nice. Lovely sunny day. Just going to remove a little extra thing. Okay. How are you guys? Are you well? Okay. Let's have a look. Hello. Thank you for saying lovely page. This is last week. Looks like you guys are sharing some advice for how to make postcards and things without having something like Heygo. Beautiful day there as well. That's good, isn't it? That's some optimism. Nice. Hi, Julia. So this is my weekly diary, my weekly diary journal, which I am going to keep up with after Heygo closes soon. Oh no, did I staple too many pages together? I did. Oh no. I got a bit overzealous last week. All right, let me see what I can do. Fix this little page a second. My bad. It's going to be okay. Oh, everyone's saying you have to transfer your Heygo postcards before noon, British noon on Tuesday, or they will be gone forever. It's true. I know you guys have got a lot to work through, but us guides have got a bit of a problem as well. If we want to collect our downloads for each of our tours, when you download a postcard, it's pretty great because it tells you the name of the guide, tells you the name of the tour, and it tells you the date of the tour that you watched. However, when we download our previous tours, it doesn't do that. It just downloads it with a random number, which is really, really annoying. So I know. And also yours download quick. Ours are a little bit trickier. Oh my goodness, I really went for it last week. Apparently I was just staple crazy. So you stapled the pages together. Okay. Oh, another one. Doesn't usually happen. But hopefully you can see that I didn't panic. Some people might freak out when they see that happened. Just try and problem solve immediately. So thank you very much. If it is your midnight in the UK and you're awake for this, I'm sure me undoing staples is not really what you had in mind. But almost finished here. Yeah, the zipped files don't arrive in date order. However, you can put them in date order using your computer. Also, having any date is better than having no date. Our tours come with nothing. They come with nothing. Just the most confusing list of numbers, which sucks. I would prefer any title or any name rather than absolutely nothing. And when you download your postcards, it's very easy to keep track of the fact that you're downloading them in an order. You can see the number of your page and you can see what part you are downloading. So if you download them in any order to yourself, it's easy to see. However, with a video download, we have to just look throughout a random list, which we can see the title of, but when we go, we have to keep logs of it in an analog way, because when we go off that page, even if we open a new tab, it sort of reloads the page before. So it's very, very tricky. So we can't even really keep track of downloading it in order without using our brains a lot, which is a bit annoying. I'm managing just about, but there are going to be some of my tours missing, but that's fine. Rose is writing down all of her tours. Yeah, I only have about 450 to download, and I already had about 200 downloaded, and I'm not going to download all 450 anyway, because the tours that I've done from home, for the most part, I can recreate very easily, apart from this type. So welcome everyone, sorry about that. Right, it's a beautiful sunny day outside with white fluffy clouds, so you know what? I think I'm going to put a little fluffy cloud background for some optimism right in the middle. Let's go for that. Normally I put a sky background in the middle. Last week was a bit of an exception. I'm going to put some gouache paint on here. I'm going to start with clouds first, which I've never really done before, but I've suddenly, this very moment, got it into my head that it might work out quite well. So let's see. Hi, Judy. Hi, Mariam. Hi, Abdi. We'll see if this works well. This paintbrush seems to be one that might have been used for glue in the past. I wonder. Doesn't, you can hear that, right? Doesn't sound very good. So this is the final journaling session that can happen on Heygo. However, what I've done is I've set up a Facebook Live from my Facebook page. Now, that's not my Facebook timeline, not my personal one. This is my Facebook page. It's called Miss Kendall James. I don't really use it that much, but I'm going to start using it a little bit more. There are times in the past when I have, especially when I was running events. So we're going to keep that in the same kind of way. And what I'm going to do is set up a Facebook Live, which is going to be portrait mode, which is going to be really hard to experience the journal in quite the same way. But the most important thing is that I can chat to you when I do that. So I'll chat to you when I do that. And at the same time, I'll be recording this as a video so that I can put it on YouTube. And that way, when we watch YouTube, we'll have the same kind of experience. When I upload the video to YouTube, it'll be the same kind of experience. This is a bit grainy, so I'm using a dry other brush, a bit like makeup or something, to fluff it out. So I'm going to give that a go. Do I use water? Yeah, you cannot use water, but I used water. I used water this time. Fluffy optimism, love it. Excellent. Yeah, that's the goal, isn't it? Fluffy optimism. So I'm putting the gouache, oh my goodness, gouache, straight onto the page, and then adding water. I've got water just to the side here, like this. And what I'm going to try and do is reverse clouds. So let's see how that goes. Some reverse cloud management today. Not a pun on storing postcards, I promise. Okay, that looks much better. I feel like I've been applying foundation. You're going to miss busy bees. Don't worry, that's the thing that can quite easily come back. Me doing tours at home is one of the things that's going to be quite easy for me to bring back in a way. But also some busy bees I'm thinking of downloading for people to kind of watch as if they were crafting along, just in case they missed some. Now what I'm doing is putting some splashes of blue, and what I'm going to try and do is create the effect of clouds having been there and the sky being around it. I'm going to see if I can do it without putting water on. I'm just going to blend it in and see how this goes. This is an idea I suddenly had basically in this moment. And it's quite important that the white underneath is still wet. I'm going to see if it creates a fluffy sky to go with today. We're going to go with fluffy optimism, as I say. I can hear trains are late outside. I live close enough to the train station to hear how late they are. It's strange. It always sounds incredibly panicked, as if like people are walking into the track or something. Just, I think, calm down. Calm down. What good comes from yelling at people like that? Especially if it's like a typical thing that's going on. Well, what do you think? A cloud is born. We got it. We got it. We got it. I'm going to clean this off. Experimenting with art supplies is indeed part of the fun. I think I might add a little bit more white. See how that goes. Hi, Christine Komugi. Nice to see you. Hi, Karina. Oh my goodness. I feel like you guys can almost hear the shouting outside for the train station. Quite something. So the reason I did that is because any color is stronger than the white. I wanted the white to stand out a lot. It'll easily make blue clouds if I'm not careful. So I'm going to see. Yeah, Japanese people shout. Especially if the trains are late. It's an announcement of late. That's what the shouting is about. Oh my goodness, I think I'm pretty chuffed with this way of creating clouds. I think it's come up a bit nicer than it would have if I did it the other way. I'm happy. Now, yeah, I do tend to experiment with art supplies quite a lot, and people think it's because I'm full of boundless creativity, which may be true, but it's actually because I'm lazy. People often think, oh my goodness, Kendall, you're so patient with all this creating, it takes so long. And I'm like, no, I took shortcuts. I took so many shortcuts. Well, look at that. I'm liking these clouds. I'm using gouache paint, which I said a few times, but if you haven't heard that word before, it might be a bit confusing for you. Let me show you the case packet. Okay. It's so sometimes when you buy it, this is my first kit of it, by the way, but sometimes when you buy it, it will refer to it as if it's acrylic gouache, and other times it will refer to it as if it is watercolor gouache. Basically it's a kind of watered down acrylic, so it's nice and bright, but it's a bit easier to kind of blend and move around. It's very friendly. Right, so we got the news about Heygo this week. I've got I've collected lots of rubbish here. I ate a delicious ice cream yesterday because why not? It was expensive, but I thought, why not? Do you ever pay just? I figured if I went to a Godiva shop, it would have been more expensive. So I thought, I want to eat that, and it was about $2.50 from the supermarket, which is a lot to just buy an ice cream. When if you want to, you can buy 6 for that price. But it was delicious, and I have no regrets. You've got to choose where you spend your money in this world, and if there's something you're really passionate about, and for me that's snacks, then go crazy. Go crazy. If you're passionate about snacks, that's your hobby, right? My students here in Japan, they are very likely, if I ask them what their hobbies are, they're very likely to say eating. Now here, I think this looks quite nice. It's a little tab. So I think I might use that for something. We've got Little Miho Museum. Look at that. The mountains looking really nice too. It would be cool to recreate those mountains with blue paper, so I might go and grab blue paper in a second. I ate this amazing thing. I can't believe this. This was a spicy carbonara. Can you believe it? Creamy, spicy carbonara ramen. It was really good. Very surprising. But there's cute packaging. So what I'm doing is taking all the cute packaging from all of my snacks of the week, and I'm going to combine them into a nice memory of, well, you know what? I'm kind of lucky because I live in Japan. So all of the snacks that I eat are seasonal based. They're not necessarily going to look the same next year. Not many things are the same year by year. So sometimes my friends are like, can you send me this? I loved it when I visited Japan. And I'm like, no, because it's not here anymore. Sorry. Thank you. And they're like, no, I promise you can get. And I'm like, no, I've been in 20 shops. Stop asking me silly questions. Just trust me. It's not here. Look, it's not here. So there's that. I'm going to cut around some of the packaging in what I hope is a kind of interesting way. I don't know if I'll use it like that yet, but we'll cut around it and then see what comes of it. I'm going to cut it over here. What I really like, I'm identifying the bits that I like the most, and what I really like is the phrase, look. So I'm going to cut out the look. Oh my goodness. Okay, Mary Lou. Yeah, Mary Lou has said, I received my Etsy art piece yesterday, but nothing else. Now, Mary Lou, two packages from Etsy from people that I don't know have been missing. They were posted around the same time as yours and Sarah's other pieces. I basically think either someone at the post office or it was just perfectly wrong timing because there was so much going on with the post. I think the tiger, I don't know, but could well be missing. So I'll recreate you another tiger at some point. Don't worry. Of course, a little bit busy these days with the closing of Heygo, but yourself and Sarah, I'll recreate you something. Might make you a special something just in case the other things do come up one day, because I have faith, and you gotta have faith. I also ate this Mont Blanc. What is that? It was a sandwich. Mont Blanc is chestnut flavored stuff. I ate this little Belgian peeing boy waffle, which was great. Because what did I do? I went on a 12-hour tour, didn't I? I also collected myself this little wizard from a 12-hour tour. I shouldn't really have taken this. This was to leave at the train station, but its cuteness tricked me. So I can maybe write what happened on the 12-hour tour and things, or a summary there. A couple of other things that I ate from the Smile Company, but they let me have this sticker. That was when I bought chocolate on my way. So I think we can put smile. It looks a bit like the Teletubby sunshine. Don't forget the date. I haven't been writing the date on any of these pages, actually. It's week by week, and I think I trust that enough. I picked these up at the post office. How cute are these? Unbelievably cute. But maybe I'll just use one. They're so cute. I don't, thank you, Dahlia. I don't want to suddenly write the date on this one when I haven't been writing the date on the others. Now, I could write some kind of foreword at the beginning of the book later, but yeah, I don't have space on the page to write the date unless I wrote it really little. So I can add it at some point, but that's all I need myself. At least your record date. What does that mean? Oh, the date that I did the 12-hour tour. On the 12-hour tour, it's snack heavy because I did the 12-hour tour, right? So I had to put all these things in. I got this little sweet the other day called Love Land 2 days ago. It's just snacks, snacks, snacks. What are you going to think of me? You're just going to think I'm a big old snack fiend, which is true. Okay, they're from something else. That's fine. We went to Hikone Castle so many times. Yes, I was going to put the handwritten ticket in from the bus. Because, yeah, I made a mistake and the guy wrote me a handwritten ticket, which I showed you at the beginning just then. Ta-da! Which I thought was pretty great. I might use the sandwich wrapper to make a pocket where I can put a lot of big things in. But the sandwich wrapper is a little bit massive. So I'm going to think about that. I'll assess that in a second. You might need bigger pages with all these snacks. Right? Right? You enjoyed parts of my 12-hour tour. Thank you. Love pockets. Right, I've got an idea. I also like the idea of love pockets. That sounds cute. Pockets of love throughout the world. Oh. This is from the little sketchbook that I took on my adventure. I'm liking the idea of that going up there in the top. I've got some white glue here. So especially, basically, I'm going to start oil painting next week for my exhibition that's coming up. So I'd love it if you guys would follow me on YouTube so that you can see some progress of that coming along. YouTube and Instagram, I like those two the most. I like Instagram's the one where you can find me hanging out the most. You will catch me on Facebook too. Oh, I'm trying to open this. Oh, there we go. Smile. My snack wrappers are ultra cute, aren't they? If anyone wants to try recreating their own journal at home, they're already not ahead of me because I just have the cutest snack wrappers because I live in Japan. So I realise I'm winning. This is a little coupon from a supermarket, but it's got a cherry blossom on it. I feel like putting that in there. It's something I meant to save up, but I honestly don't buy enough food outside of I don't buy enough food from the supermarket because it's expensive. So in Japan, and I don't have a family, so it's fine. In Japan, it's kind of cheaper to go and get meals out in restaurants. So if you think, oh my goodness, Kendall goes to restaurants so often, it's actually just, it's cheaper, guys. So that's why I'm doing it. Right. Shall I use the peeing boy as a pocket? What kind of pocket should we have? Both? No. This? What kind of pocket? Diamond peeing boy? It looks like a paper bag paper. No, it's a lovely handmade paper made from all kinds of things, I gather. And the book is leather bound and very special. It was sent to me from my new homeowner of a brother. The waffle one is cuter. Okay, the waffle one's cuter. Thank you very much for sharing a link to my thingies just there, Sarah. The waffle one is cuter, that's true. Bun sticking out. Gotta get some snack sticking out. God, I've orange pecan nuts. Okay, I'm gonna start cutting some things out. It's gonna get rubbish heavy in the background here. Oh, I know, I like this bit more. It doesn't matter if things are torn up and not perfect, so don't worry too much about that. Some people think, oh no, I've cut it in the wrong. Like, just relax, it's fine. Like, worse things have happened. You're fine, you're good. The clouds look so fluffy. That's true, that's true. Hi, Barney. Sticking it in. Orange and pecan nuts. And then this one too. I got different scissors. Yeah, the one thing you need to know about me, if it ever comes up in a special pop quiz about Kendall, is how many scissors? How many scissors does she have? How many pairs of scissors? Infinity. The one thing I hate not having in my life is scissors, which sounds strange, but I craft so many things that if I don't have scissors, I get really annoyed. I get annoyed as if I'm out in the wind. Wind is my least favorite weather. So these are just some of the many scissors that reside around my home in different, normally if I have a home that has rooms, then there are scissors in every room. But this home doesn't have rooms, it just has corners. So I have scissors in every corner. One attached to the fridge, two in front of me over here, and one in the back corner too. It's one thing I just don't want to run out of. So watch out, I cut a lot of things. Don't get on my bad side. Right, let's get a little Miho Museum in here somewhere. Let's get the waffle here. Oh, you say it's so funny because you're the same. I like that. Okay, I'm going to put a pocket over here. Do you do this at the same? I don't understand the question, but maybe you're still finishing typing it. Oh, do I do this at the same time every week, maybe, is what you're going to ask? Approximately. So the record of things I'm collecting is from, I might move that over. It's from Sunday to Sunday. That's when I'm marking it. But yeah, usually a Saturday morning, Sunday night, or Monday night. So if you're in the UK, it either gets you in your late night or your midday. Okay, I'm going to put this one up here. Think I'm going to staple it in, but I'm not going to staple all the pages together. Staple, glue, staple. Staple has less impact on it. There we go, then I can still get to the pocket. That's a beautiful ticket, I think. Oh, I was going to do something with blue paper. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Violetta. Okay, I found some blue paper. It's light blue, but it's fine. I'm going to recreate these mountains here by tearing the page. Do a little bit of tearing. We've got loads of rubbish down here now. Pile of rubbish everywhere. So like this. I think I'll do it that side. That's all right, don't worry. I joined late too. Sorry. I was only 2 minutes late, but that's fine. It goes on YouTube as well, so you can catch it there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put mountains back here. I'm going to use this side of the mountains. This big. Mountain coming in. So I've ripped the paper so that it makes a kind of rough edge, which seems to echo the mountains on the ticket that I got. which I like. And I'm letting the rough edge show. I like it in that direction. Okay, but I think I need to get it to change colour just a little bit. It's almost see-through. Not see-through, but something. So what I'm going to do is colour it in. These are things I collected throughout the week specifically. So, yeah, just throughout the week. Right, just here, I'm going to colour in with a crayon to make it look a different colour. And if anyone loves what I'm doing and they're hoping to help me keep on doing things like this, do consider becoming my sponsor still on Buy Me a Coffee, okay? That'll really help encourage me to be able to find the time to keep bringing you more kinds of craft things. And my sponsors will still get the same benefits, so you'll still get cards and things sent to you. And I think the postal service is all sorted out because most people have got all their cards. It's just Sarah and Mary Lou have not, for some of the ones sent around Christmas. But in general, people have got them. It happens. Here we go. Yep, gonna squeeze that one in there. Now, I underestimated how much people love journaling. I've got friends that do scrapbooking and they're part of really great groups online, but I had no idea how much people would be engaged in this kind of thing. So I'm delighted that you've all been so interested, and thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sarah, for sharing that. Here's a little letter from me as well, everybody, just going into the chat just there. So have a little look. It just says how you can still keep up with me and still get good things too. Look, I like that in there. That's pretty fun. Not everything is sticking together well. That's okay. This lovely little letter that he wrote for me baffled me by speaking English. That sneaky guy. Japanese people just sneaking at me speaking English. Keep up the good work, everybody. Let's get another little mountain down here. Carol says, I love scrapbooking. That direction. I'm using the side of the brush here. The side of the pencil here, because you get a better, if it colors in better, you get a better texture rather than having lots of scribbly marks where your pencil was. Don't know why it's doing that. Oh, there was a thingy. So I forgive the thingy for being in my way. Go back up here again. Pikachu in the background. Here we go. Just gonna squish that one in. Cutting out a little bit there for the side of the oh, it doesn't really do anything. That's all right. Oh well. Okay, I like it. I like a little overlap. It's nice when things aren't Nice when things aren't people's idea of perfect, because then they can learn to let go a little bit. Get more glue back on here. There we go. Some mountains blending into the sky, as they so often did when I went to Heygo Castle and we saw Lake Biwa in the distance and things. Now, I've got a question for you guys. So everyone alert, focus. I have a serious question. If there is a new platform in which we can do some live streaming and still chat to each other, of all of the tours that I've done, not the ones from home, or the ones that I've done outside, which one do you think would be the best new start for, just in case there's a new audience? What do you think? Just as a little kind of market research, if I were to ask you guys. I wanted to put this chicken in there too. No. I'm not asking what platform. I'm asking what tour. What tour that I've done do you think is a nice tour to do? Because I've got some short ones and some really long ones. So what do you think? Do you think a short, medium, and do you think something like Heygo Castle, or which is medium, or Ishiyama Temple, which is a long one? Or do you think just going to Lake Biwa, which is, I say just, it takes some time, but going to Lake Biwa, which can be a short one? What do you think? Oh, Nancy says her brain is trying to pick one, but her brain is just going for too many. Or just tell me, which one was your favourite? Oh, Laurie says any, I love them all. Wallace and Gromit tour. Yeah, that would be cool. Canals and bridges. The Wallace and Gromit one is quite expensive to get to, but if I got established on another platform, expensive and time consuming. If I got established, however, I can afford that. Or if I get enough sponsors anyway, I can afford that. But yeah, I'd love to do a just Wallace and Gromit one, but maybe there's a cool YouTube video in there somewhere. I do love it there, and I do want to go and get some afternoon tea. Okay, nearly finished cutting out this little guy. Cool. Portion of Lake Biwa with the Tory Gate. I can't get around there, Mrs. Sue. Thank you. Mrs. Sue suggested a place that's really far away. I can't do that, I'm afraid. If you notice, that has never been a tour before, and that's because it takes far too much time and money to get myself there, which is why that was a special occasion for. That's why I planned to take you around the lake, so that I could take you to things like that, for example. But yeah, a bit too much money, I'm afraid. But yeah, it was lovely. I'm glad you liked it. Get a little pocket there, then we can smile. We can peek out a little smile. We lost so many, not going to come to consensus. Yeah, but you are mentioning a few which stand out, which is good. Lethargy thinks a short one so people can get an idea of my personality. Carol, I've never done a tea ceremony one, I'm afraid. That would have to be Eriko doing those. Japan night streets after rain. No, it's not just you, Gregory. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Can't plan for it very well. IMP was a spiritual experience. You did an incredible tour there. Thank you for making the extra effort to show us that beautiful place. Also, Heygo Castle. I'm honoured. Thank you. I'm really glad you enjoyed that IMP one. Thank you. Nice to hear you speak of it in such a way. What do you think? Should we have this guy poking out of here like some kind of spiritual mountain god? Or should he just be down here? Down here looks quite good, doesn't it? Peeing mannequin boy absolutely deserves his pride of place opposite healthy nuts and fig and walnuts Godiva. Yeah. I can't do the one with Erico. Guys, you've all chosen my most expensive tours in general. The one with Erico would involve me traveling 400 kilometers. So, no, I can't do one like that. I'm sorry, lovely. If I ever come across someone in which I can do a tea ceremony with and film it, then I will. But thanks, guys. If there's a tour that happened just once, then please assume it was really far away and it cost me a lot of money and time. You lovely, optimistic fellows. Honestly, I spent hundreds and hundreds and thousands on bringing tours to you guys on Heygo. I've already done my taxes, so I know how much I spent. I know how much I earned, which was good, but it didn't, like, I got to travel, so that was great, but I didn't make a bunch of money. I just had an incredible time and showed you guys an incredible time. Snow Monkey, yeah, that's far, but not so far. So yeah, Snow Monkey's a little bit doable. And then I can do other things in the area too, which is cool. But it's great, actually. Thank you so much for that list of tours. That actually has helped more than you might know. So thank you. Let's take this little girl in here. I think that represents me pretty nicely. We got a little sleeping creature. I don't know what creature that is, but that looks like it's going to go well there. Thank you so much, Lisa, for tipping me there. That's very kind of you. Look at these little doggies and cats and things. So cute. I know I'm extra lucky in Japan. I've just got more cute things at my disposal. And by the way, if you are my sponsor, you get me as a personal shopper too. Chances are I might send some stickers sometimes anyway. But as a personal shopper, I can get you loads of these adorable little stickers and things like this. I can get them and send them to you. I don't know what that was. Some kind of fox. There's a fox and some kind of sleeping dog or ferret. I don't know what that is. Or mixture. You do completely covered up candy wrapper. A little confusing, Chris. Please explain what you said, and I'll be right there. I'll be right there with some kind of answer. Put some cherry blossom ones in the background as well, because we did have a lot of those, didn't we? Thanks, Ian. It doesn't matter if you cover things up. The essence of them is still there. And what I've done is these are little bits of cherry blossoms here. I have recycled, which is pretty great in itself. So I'm all for that. The cherry blossoms really were flying through the sky, weren't they, on so many of the tours? So let's keep them doing that. Oh, it looks so cute. I meant so not do. I was saying how you layered to the point of making the wrapper no longer visible. The wrapper is here. I can see what it is, and I got the memory, but I wanted this guy in it. So sometimes you have to sacrifice things you love for the greater good, and that's what I've done. I've sacrificed one thing I love for another. But that's it for cramming things on the page. I've got a couple of things I'm going to just put in the book now. So these can go in the pocket. A little, can it? Yeah, a little Hikone Castle ticket goes in there. Smile Company, that can go in there to remind me. This, I got Chinese food, so that can go in there. We can't see these, but I know they're there. And then I'm going to have the bunny poking out, but I'm also going to put in the letter that I got from that guy saying, this lady Use a petal to hold down the round piece. I can use a blossom. Kind of want to go crazy with the blossoms now. Yeah, let's just use a whole page of blossoms. Let's get wild with it. There we go. I packed a bunch for sure. I ate a bunch, yeah. In fact, you saying I packed a bunch goes perfectly with the fact that I did pack a bunch of things before my 12-hour tour. So yeah, I think it's all right. It echoes the week. Almost done. Just going to write a little note down here. So got my diary in the background. We got blue happening, so I might use my blue pen I saw around here. Right. So on the 2nd of April, 12-hour tour, 11 trains, 3 toilets, 10 snacks, 7 drinks, and a partridge in a pear tree. That's how it went down. Then I went to Hikone Castle many times. 2 times night, 2 times day. I went to Miho Museum. I went to Azuchi Castle. I went to Omihachiman Canal. And I was going to go to Sagawa. No, rained in, which was good. So I'm going to write some zzz because I went to sleep, which was lush. Okay. Ryo was a ninja turtle. Ryo was a ninja. And guys, I have wonderful news for you. An angel is among us. An angel, I think it was Clint, an angel, I might have got that name wrong, sent me a message saying, Kendall, I'm so very sorry. I did something very naughty. First of all, let me put this little rabbit in here. Clint sent me a message saying, I'm so sorry. I know you work very hard on your tours, and I'm really sorry to tell you that I recorded one of your tours because it was so long that I went to bed. And I just didn't want to miss any of it because I love what you do. And the angel said, I recorded the last 6 hours of your 12-hour tour. And I just heard you say that you have lost, well, Heygo has lost the last 2 hours of your 12-hour tour. And so this little angel sent me the last 2.5 hours, which means even though it was 6 gigabytes, it has now been downloaded. And it will now be on YouTube with the other ones as I launch them for you. So you will be able to watch the full 12 hours if you missed any of it. So the little angel said, I'm so sorry. I know it's wrong. I know I shouldn't have. But I said, thank you very much, little angel. And I'm flattered that you would have wanted to do that. Yeah, I'm delighted because the last 2 hours were quite special. I ran for the sunset, and then I found my partner for the nighttime kind of festival that was happening, and it was brilliant. So that's wonderful. Here's the little angel. That's Clint. Everybody, round of applause. Round of applause for Clint, please. Let's see how many little hand claps we can get in there. Thank you so very, very much. Isn't this lovely little thingy? Yeah, So thank you. I'm very, very pleased with that. Now, guys, I can honestly tell you that I think I'm about 30 or 40,000 postcards away from having 2 million. So if you come on any of my next tours, can I beg you to just be trigger happy on that postcard button? You can, of course, still download them all very easily. I would like you to come along and help me get to 2 million, because that would be super cool. It would just be a really cool way to finish. Challenge accepted. Pause for applause. Excellent. Thank you so much, everybody. This is my journal. I hope you will join me on Facebook Live to chat with me, and then come and check the next one. Will also get uploaded. Facebook Live is in portrait, which is a bit of a pain, but it'll also get uploaded for you to view in landscape on YouTube, and it'll still have me chatting to you guys as long as you come. So it's exactly the same time on facebook.com/Miss Kendall James, maybe /pages/Miss Kendall James. I'm pretty sure you can get there through linktr.ee/Miss Kendall James. Is this the end? I thought it was 8. What does that mean, Jubilee? I don't understand what you're saying. Thank you. Thank you very much to anyone that's tipped me as well. Start at 8. Yeah, it started at my 8. So now it's almost 9. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. You rock. This book is getting heavy. It's getting as heavy as me eating all these snacks. Thank you so much, lovelies. Catch you later. Please continue to review, because I'm saving the reviews as evidence of achievement on Heygo. Thank you very much.